out of my world. Get up here in the corner. Get in the corner like bold. Get. Zap, zap, zap. See, you can revive them. So I'll zap once more. You go revive. They can stand in the corner. Now there, stand in the corner. Hello and welcome back to another episode here of Satisfactory. DCD Gaming here. Don't forget, if you like what you see, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Hit subscribe if you want to see more, and we'll get straight into it. So as you can see, I was doing a bit of building off camera, and I just did a little trial here for frames. Just actually belt fed them straight in here. You can see a 12, and also we have another glitch. Another character sitting here in my game that I cannot remove. But I found one thing is I can kill them. Die! Now, the best thing is, what? I can move them now. See? Look at. Whee! No! Get off my building! Get away! I'm gonna shove this character over here into the corner. Go! Because I don't want to be having to deal with if I want to build something, this character in my way. Get out of my world! Get up here in the corner. Get in the corner like bold. Get. Zap, zap, zap. See, you can revive them. So I'll zap once more. You go revive. They can stand in the corner. Now there, stand in the corner. It'll just have to mean that I'll have to make sure my inventory is emptied. This one has butt ton load of stuff in its inventory. But there's nothing I can do with that. I'll just have to deal with it. So, as I said, done a bit of trial, done some building here. Just put the frames in here, and the belt fed it straight in. So that means we can completely automate the filling of this machine, and then leave it alone. So my plan here is to actually cover this whole lake in a massive factory. So I'm going to cover all of this, including that monster down there, in a factory, and use this as my base plate for where I want to build a hub here for everything. And then stick this big mama right on top. Now, the ideas I've been thrashing around in my head is, first of all, I'll be bringing the ores directly from the miners. I'm not going to be off there. I'm not going to really create independent factories around each miner, but I'll put a little shed around each of them, have one ore belt coming out, and run that straight in here. Now, one idea is I'm going to actually add a floor under this. So I think is it 3 down? I'll try and put it down as low as the water. And I'm going to see, can I fit smelters? So I'm going to have all my smelters on the lower level. So everything has to be smelted will come in there. That's including copper and iron. And I'm going to put everything in the bottom there. Now the best thing is these two are only normal mines. Is it normal? Normal mines. Yeah. Well, no, this is pure. What's it? Wait, two of these. Yeah, here's a second. So these are pure. So to get full, yeah, 2 pure. To get full use out of it, unboosted, I'm going to have to get a Mark II belt out of that, coming into my factory. By the moment I'm going to leave it all as is, completely manufacturing all of this. If you see these, I don't know if I'll double these up. That's full. That's those are not meant to be in there. Is this going to start up again? No, this one doesn't have any more iron rods in here, so what I might do is chuck in more iron rods in there. Get that hopping again. Keep this moving. The idea is I want to make sure there's plenty there to keep those going. I think one full container for the moment will do me. I don't need any more. I'll just let these fill up. I put on a second container here for the plates. Plates filled up. And I put on 2 more containers for the cement. Because the cement was full up as well. So this one is started. Because I'm going to need a crap ton of cement and rods. If we look at here, the foundations take 6 each. Go back. And the walls, which I don't have much unlocked actually, takes plates and cement. So our first step is I'm going to try and just boost up as much as I can here with what I have here and here, and get all of those polished off. I think there's some levels here I'll have to manufacture some stuff. Yeah, no. I have all of that. What's the overclock here? I have all of that. Tier 2. All of that. All of that. The reinforced plates, I have that. And that. So I'm actually all tier 1 and 2 done. Now what's tier 3? 3 is rotors. Rotors. And rotors. And tier 4 is frames and stuff. Now, really what I might look at doing here, so I'm going to boost up, we'll get these done, start up these ones anyways. So tier 1, utility, I'm just going to get a crap ton of iron plates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all of those. So I'm going to just see how far I can get here with these. So iron plates, spools. Ta-da! Oh! Milestone unlocked.
Milestone reached. You have unlocked several structures aimed to provide the first needed to build basic factory infrastructure.
It's been 3 minutes before he comes
the
back.
Biofuel blueprint
Alright,
will ensure
my next plan after I get
consumption of biomass
everything
primers.
boosted up as shut her up is I'm going to max out my production of my cement. Now, did I actually unlock the milestone for splitters? Did I? No. It's this one. I can't do that until it comes back. So we're going to wait until it comes back. I'm going to get that one done, and then I'm going to max out my cement, pulling it in here. So it means then I won't run short of cement. I'm going to convert my second iron into plates, and I'm going to put it in there also because I want to max out those 2 for building, because I want to build relatively the foundations here for our factory before I go much further. Really, I'm thinking about I want to try and automate anything I want to do. So if I want anything here in regards upgrades or here or what I do, I want to automate it first. Now the big thing for that is we can automate everything here to milestone 2. Yeah, we have everything. Actually, I have steel plates, reinforced steel plates, but then we start looking at rotors and frames. Are the frames here, are they? No, the frames are not on tier 3. Frames were on one of these. No, just rotors. And tier 4 now is your frames. So I'm looking at actually making automate all of that. So we'll get back to you in one. We'll jump back in a minute when our ship returns back from space. So we're back. He's came back. That's good. So we'll get this one done also. That in there, that in there. Spools. That's enough. 200 of these. Lunch. So it's perfect.
Milestone
Off you go
reached.
again.
Conveyor belts can now merge
So
and
let
split
me know
to increase
3
the complexity
minutes.
and efficiency of your factory.
Whatever.
The productivity display.
She talks too much. So, there's all the new walls, vehicles. There's the lookout tower, and mergers and splitters. So we need splitters, is cables and plates. Take 2 full cables. We're gonna head over here and start pushing out cement faster than it is at the moment. Actually, what do we need for production constructor reinforced plates? I only need 1 constructor news. Or yeah, is it 1 constructor? Alright, so I'm going to do first of all is take this down. That's perfect. Take this down. No space for that. Take that down. Full inventory. Now, okay. So this guy is producing 60. This is a belt is 60. I never actually checked. What does the constructor do? Wait, go back in here to menu. No, I'll have to. So I'm gonna start over here. I think this constructors are 15. Are they? Cement 15, so 4 constructors. One side by side. Do I have enough for them now? Do. Okay, so that's our 4 constructors. So now I'm gonna need a splitter. Where are you? Splitters, splitters. Logistics. Splitter. Now I'm gonna put the splitter straight here in the middle. Pull this back. I don't know how far it is out. Wow. That was way out. Way out. Put out 5 there. Sorry, 5. Actually, I need to be this. It's a bit there. Put one there. So now we're just going to feed this into there. Feed this into there. This in. No! No! And splitters. There. So that there. That into there. Now the next step is, so build another splitter right here. Middle. That into there. That into there. And this to there. Now we have to get power. So, right, first of all, I put a power pole here and a power pole here. So 2 to that, that to that, that to that, this to this, this to this, this to this. Now we'll see how that works out. So that cement there, cement Here, cement. And here, cement. It's okay, that's... So that's splitting from 60 down to 30 each. And then down to 15 each. So what I'm going to do here is, what's in this? No, that's not it. I'm going to take a couple of stacks of cement and I'm going to fill these bad boys up. One at a time. Now the best thing is, because each of them only output 15, we can converge them again. So watch this. I'll get that in there. One more stack. I've got a second stack actually already. And limestone. So now what we can do, we can actually converge all of these back together again. Converger. So I'm going to place it just in front of the power cable. Power node? Yes, just in front of it. Perfect. So put that right there. So 3 from here to here. There to there. There to there. There to there. And where are we? What am I doing? Press the wrong buttons. Put it right back there. 3. There to there. 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 And then there to there. Now it should be coming out full flow. So again, we have 15 output from each one. Actually, why is that stopping? I see why it's stopping. It's actually, this one had a lot of content already in it. That's okay. She's at full flow here anyways, so there's no slowing down. So that's great. So now over onto the iron. So I've just completed the iron. So again, I just changed the recipe here. So if you go in and empty out the resources, you can select your recipe here and it'll change it. Put a belt down here and just put a merger here on this one here. So it's outputting now 2 sets of plates. So that'll increase the manufacture for this so that when I go building, I'll have plenty to build with. See over here, our concrete is not in full flow. Why is that? Calculations should be right. So why isn't it? It's because it's not pushing out. Get this. Actually slowing down, but that's alright. Chain belt. So transfer up to 60 resources per minute. It's used to move resources. So that's 60 split down to 30-30 for 2 conveyors, and then down to 15-15. These are output of 15 per minute. So it actually is slowing down because it's not outputting 15 per minute. What? That doesn't sound right. Why doesn't? I think it's actually slowed down. Let me work at this. I might actually disconnect one of these guys and just break it down into 3, 20, 40, 60 and see how that works, and we'll get back to you. Well, I have something better set up here. Actually, one thing I actually never noticed was this. 45 per minute. So you need to be inputting 45 per minute to be outputting 15 per minute. So currently it's 60 down to 30. So it's not ideal, but it's slightly better than it was before. So it's a lot to learn. A lot to learn. We'll get there eventually, but it's all trial and error. I think it's moving a bit better than it was anyways. So the smelter is not slowing down, it's constantly moving. Before it was actually stopping and starting. So at least the smelter is constantly producing limestone. And that's the main thing here. So our buffer here is not really gaining. So that's a good thing. You just take that out of it. Actually, don't need any of this limestone. Chuck it all in there. And that's the main thing I have to watch out for. So if that continues just at that mark, that'll be perfect for me. It means then I'm not gathering any more. Now I shouldn't see this back up here, because this is still having the one extra in it. And what's this one at? Yeah, this one's just, so you look at that, 3 dunk. So it's just, you get the input slightly higher, it would increase it even more. Just that the constructors will be at maximum. So now it's back to building. So the next job is to build a hell of a lot of foundations. So the idea is to cover this whole lake in foundations and make a bottom layer also. That way then I can start rerouting all the miners straight into the bottom layer. And then, so my smelting layer will be the bottom layer for all the stuff and all the storage for the smelted products underneath. And then I'm thinking on this layer here I'm going to have the what do you call it, the constructors, so making all the base materials. So every line of smelting product that comes out, I'll have the base material built on this platform, and then the upper platform I'll be looking at making more complicated materials. So we'll get started at that anyways. I'll get this all built anyways, the 2 layers, and we'll see where we are then. Now as you can see, I've got most of the bottom floor done. These are the last few bits now for the bottom floor. The only downside is my concrete production isn't able to keep up with me. So I'm in a bit of a pickle. Now to test it here, what's fantastic, you can see the sea creature going around there in the middle. See him? Look at him go. Look at him. Is the smelters fit under here, which is fantastic. These are, it means it's just fantastic that these will all fit under here, so everything's going to be fed into this level no matter what side it is. I'm thinking about maybe is actually having one side iron, so just all smelting iron, and get also, I'll have all my copper ore coming in raw, all my iron ore coming in raw, try and get full speed coming out of the actual miners. They'll all come into the bottom floor, be smelted, stored if need be. So I'll have a couple of storage bins down bottom, maybe 2 or 3, that any smelted material is being backed up if need be. Then I'll have those lines run upstairs. I'm not sure if I go up to the middle. Actually no, go up through the side. Really what I want to do is, I want to have each manufacturing process on the side, storage in the middle, so I can walk down the middle. If I need any product at all, I'll find the middle part, and this is where my storage bins are one side. So what I'll have an in storage bin like this. I'll have a splitter in the middle. So each material that comes up from the floor below, I'll have a full storage bin, or even 2 storage bins of product that I can use. And then before that I'll have a splitter, so when it's coming up, it'll split and it'll go upstairs. And then once the storage fills here, it means then all the materials will be going upstairs to the next level. And then on the next level then they'll be worked off into constructors or assemblers. So this line, this section here is going to be constructors. So downstairs smelters, this layer constructors. Now that means my cement, which comes from a constructor, will be specifically, it doesn't need to be smelted, it'll come specifically up onto this floor. So I'll come at this end here. I'll have the concrete coming in straight from the miner. I'll have again a storage bin just back up at the miner. I'll encase that in the building and then run it into my building here. So my next process, actually, what I'm going to plan on doing is I want to get more limestone miners and more mines, because again this is going to take an absolute crap load of materials to do for the floors, and then when I start doing the walls, really the floors for the first of all. So I want to maximize, get a lot of limestone miners up and running and get them all running in. I'll bring them in here for now, just so I have as much coming in here as possible. And then I'll look at then the iron. So I want to get the floors done. If I get the floors done, it means then I can actually start putting a lot of stuff in here and start getting the process started. Because I want to, as my tiers grow, I want to start adding on to the top of the building. I want, if I can, have every ore, every node in this area. Now, as far as I know, this is all one large map. It just has 3 starting areas. So I want in this area, I want a complete manufacturing process for every piece of material in this corner of the map, or this section of the map. And then do the same for the other ones as well. And then have all the most sophisticated materials, the most high-end materials being shipped off to a central hub. And eventually that's where this bad boy is going to be. So what I'll do is that at the moment, I'm going to leave it that there for today. We've made some progress, small bit of progress, a lot of progress with building. Between now and the next video, I'm going to look at getting more miners on line, more limestone nodes, and bring those in here, and we'll join back in then. So again, if you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe if you want to see more, and we'll see you later. Slán!